Traders, we're looking at S&P 500 and mini futures. The time frame is 2000 tick chart, and I'm going to be sharing with you today my scalping session. The downtrend to the left started with the break in extreme, followed by a push above EMA, and right now I can see nice geometric formation of prices working higher, consistent series of high highs and high lows. So I decided to draw a spike and a channel pattern. You can see how nice it fits off of these lows. Also, it aligns with the EMA. So this is what I have to do as a trader before each trading session. I have to understand what is the overall structure. The big pattern right now is just sideways, but I'm looking for shorter term tighter channels inside of the main pattern because this will help me navigate the price action better and I understand where the key entry point is going to be. We have high impact news in 4 minutes, so even if there's going to be setup, I can't really take it because it is very close to high impact news. I have to be patient throughout this area. Okay, so resuming the video, after a while we had high impact news coming in and we reversed the market. As you can see, there's a break, attempt to create new high, almost reached a new high, but now since news came out, they completely reversed the market, so I simply have to adapt. So I'm looking at the swings at the top, connecting them, trying to locate a trend line, and right now copying the trend line and putting to the bottom to have a nice downtrend working lower. I'm considering a second entry long here to test the new high of this uptrend. Alright traders, I'm resuming the video as I enter the two-legged pullback, second entry long. I'm scalping 7 contracts for 2 points, leaving 1 contract as a runner. The new high, first entry long, pullback, second entry long. At the EMA, you can see the mini visual two-legged pullback. This channel needs new high. It is a tier 1 signal bar. I decided to drop a limit order, and this is, you can see, small break and the new extreme played out. So the trade is either going to work or not. Let's see what's going to happen here. Now there's a small break, an attempt to get a new high that was caused by the news, but not new high technically. But still, this uptrend should get a new high as well. So I still like it. I decreased the risk by using my limit order. You may get trapped here, but I still like the trade. Downtrend played out. Great tier 1 signal bar. It's going to be important to see how the EMA is going to hold. Thing is, even if I draw a tighter channel like this, okay, I still get no new high. I have a break, but this high is still higher than this high. So we still need to get new high even for the tighter channel. There can be stronger pullback. Of course, anything can happen in price action, but that's not what I'm worried about because I just have to follow the rules. I have to follow the statistical edge. 8 or 9 times out of 10, this is going to work. So I simply have to place my stop loss 1 tick below the signal bar. And if I get hit, no problem, we'll be looking for next opportunity. Alright traders, we got stopped on this trade. So I'm adjusting my chart. It looks like my original downtrend was correct, but as you can see, it retraced. I'm going to show you. I'm going to do the retracement. It retraced over 76. We are about to retrace 80% of the trend, which almost 100% of the time means this trend is negated. So this is what was confusing because once you retrace almost 80%, you have to forget about new low of this downtrend. This was a great trap. It tricked me good. Break in new extreme. So let's see what's going to happen now. We're bouncing off the potential trading range. It's flat EMA, consistent price swings up and down. So let's see what's going to happen. Right traders, I'm resuming the video as I'm going to take this high low because we have a break in new extreme. We're confirming the big triple bottom. Strong push above EMA indicating reversal. Come on, 1 tick lower please. Great tier 1 single bar. It trapped all of these sellers in. Strong push above EMA, 1 bounce, second bounce, third bounce. Push above EMA confirming bullish momentum. Tick lower, reversal. We still have, okay, the scalp was made and we didn't get filled unfortunately. Okay, so we made it to the top of the trading range, but I don't want to sell because you can see every single rejection of the EMA is strong. So this is still quite a decent bullish push higher. In fact, it makes you think if there's a spike in a channel pattern. So for this reason, I cannot sell. I can only sell if I had clear break, move to new extreme, looking like a trading range, but now this is still decent bullish momentum. Okay, I was expecting EMA to hold and get a retest, but we had instant V-shaped reversal. So we are swinging up and down. So right now I have to redraw the short-term uptrend as well. Right traders, I'm resuming the video as I just entered a second entry long. It is also, this is the lowest low, first entry short pullback, second entry short failure. So we have double high priority setups in one. There's a small break, new extreme, massive rejection of the EMA. There's a little gap between the body and the EMA, but this spike up needs new high. And because it is also a failed second entry short, that's an important factor that I add onto this setup because I'm not only taking a second entry long, I'm also taking a failure failed second entry short. So for this reason, even though there's a little gap, I'm risking this second entry long and a failed second entry short. Uptrend needs to get new high. There's a small break new low for the downtrend, so there's a big chance we're gonna go and test the resistance highs once again. 7 contracts for 2 points, 1 contract as a runner, and a stop loss has to always go 1 tick below the signal bar. I cannot really overcomplicate it. Similar to this, but this time we have a nice uptrend that needs to get new high, downtrend played out, and we don't have conflicting variables like we did here. There was a downtrend in play despite the fact that retracement was significant. Now we retraced so much. We retraced, let me see, yeah, we retraced almost 76%. So once the retracement is so deep, I have to adapt and I have to expect a new high for this channel now, because this is a trend range and market is pivoting fairly frequently. Okay, we are close we're bouncing on my zero, but we need to take through. Come on, one more take. We have a small break new high, so hopefully we will not reverse on me. We can still get the 1 tick higher to new high. Come on, few more takes. We should test the high here of the trend range, so it is not unreasonable for me to expect a push higher, and we tick through. So we have a break, move to a new extreme, and once again, the reason why I adapted, because we retraced almost the entirety of the downtrend. So this means that this channel will take precedence, and we have to follow the short-term trendline rule for this uptrend right now. I'm going to try to take 5 points because this is a trend range, and I don't want to be overly greedy hoping that we will establish a brand new uptrend. Chances are high we may pull back into trend range. So if we're going to reach around 5 points, I'll take it because I can always re-enter. Alright, and we got the runner. Break a new high, so now I'll be pausing, we're going to go long unless we create a very strong uptrend. So as you can see, the trade looked similar to this one, but I cannot cherry pick. I simply have to follow price action rules. This is why I was feeling confident going along here, because we retraced significant amount over the bigger downtrend, and it means many times, most of the time actually, that we will have a brand new uptrend established. Here the downtrend was much stronger, so we got trapped, but here you can make a case for small break new low, strong push above EMA, and because it is a double hyperlapse setup in one, that also adds a level of confidence that you can enter a tier 1 signal bar. Okay, shortened downtrend, did it get a break? New extreme, I was expecting more, felt second entry long, but we're too close to these highs for me to think about buying. So this is area of development, hard for me to understand exactly what is the next move in the market. So I'll be patient throughout this area. I need something more convincing. Okay, even the wide uptrend played out with the break new high. Problem is, we have so many high lows, feels too bullish, so I cannot sell. At the same time, I cannot go long into these highs. Wide is downtrend didn't get a new extreme. This means it is way too bullish. So simply right now, still area of development. I need some convincing breakdown and felt second entry long below EMA at minimum, preferably stronger downtrend, and then look for second entry short to truly understand that the sellers are playing the trend range rules. Because right now, if I'm going to zoom back, you can see it's still quite trending higher very slowly. Not uncommon in trade ranges, but you have to be careful because it is very hard to predict exact point when you have a small imbalance here. Right, traders, I just came back from my break. I'm going to zoom out and we can see we have overall trading range, bunch of measured moves to like a pullback. So I'm drawing wider downtrend working lower. It is a little bit too broad. It doesn't look as seamless, but if we keep working lower and we break back below the trend range, this is the bias I'll be adapting to. Okay, we have a lower high to possible test the new low here, but it is just so sideways. It is right around this important key level. You know, the bias is still unclear. We're not back in the trend range to think bearish. At the same time, I can't really go long. It is still too unclear. Right, traders, I'm gonna wrap it up with my 2 trades. So we are looking at the overall structure for today. I'm going to zoom in a little bit closer. We had the news announcement that generated quite a decent downtrend working lower. We have micro double bottom. There's a count reset, so we have only first entry short. You saw me getting trapped on the second entry long here. Breaking new extreme indicating downtrend played out. Triple bottom, great high low tier 1 single bar confirmation that the market is going to go all the way up here, confirming the triple bottom. Then you expect second entry long to get a new high, but you already have a break new high and just a bunch of first entries, which you can't really take first entry after breaking new high. At the same time, you cannot fade the breakup because you can see the EMA keeps rejecting, so that's a sign the bulls are in the market. So you need to see the lower high at minimum preferably felt second entry long below the EMA. Then you see the double high probability setup, downtrend played out, strong push above EMA. And this is where the structure started to be a little bit more bullish because why this downtrend is not getting a retest. This is because the bullish imbalance is starting to form, but it is very hard to be going long at this point because the wider channel has not been established just yet. Consolidation, topping pattern, first entry long, second entry long failure, great for second entry long at the top of the push phase. The fact that this downtrend didn't get fully tested the new extreme as well, and you have massive push above EMA followed by high low, that's when you have to adapt to a wider, broader channel, because this is right now a sign that the traders are buying at this important price level at the key entry point. You have a failed second entry short, it moved a little bit far up, so I marked it more aggressive, followed by a decent second entry long, great tier 1 single bar. You got the scalp, break a new low, new push phase started, but it's way too late. So we started with a trend range that very slowly evolved into weaker uptrend, but you can see once you're struggling to go all the way down to the support and trends are not getting new extreme tested fully, there's probably there is key entry point in a way, and from this point, push above EMA, you have to adapt to wider channel. So I'm gonna wrap it up. I hope you had a good trading day, and I'm gonna talk to you next time. If you like your trading,